We've all been there, right? Stuck in a jam, needing a hero. Maybe you locked your keys in the car, or maybe you forgot your anniversary. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. We all need a little help sometimes. Well, friends, when it comes to the biggest jam of all, sin and its consequences, we've got the ultimate wingman, Jesus. He steps in when we mess up, offering forgiveness and a fresh start. Talk about a game changer. He doesn't just bail us out, he takes the hit for us. Remember those old gangster movies? The tough guy steps in front of the bullet, sacrificing himself? That's Jesus. He took the penalty for our mistakes, our shortcomings, our sins. And the best part? He did it all out of love. Pure, unconditional, mind-blowing love. Now that's a friend you want in your corner. Now I know what you might be thinking. Hold on, Max, this Jesus guy sounds pretty amazing, but is he really God? And the answer, my friend, is a resounding yes. Jesus wasn't just a good teacher or a wise prophet. He was and is the Son of God, walking among us, showing us what God is truly like. Remember when he calmed the storm or healed the sick? That's God's power on full display. John 1:14 tells us, "The Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. We have seen his glory, the glory of the one and only Son, who came from the Father, full of grace and truth." Think about it. God himself choosing to experience life as one of us. He felt our joys, our sorrows, our temptations. He gets us, completely and totally. And because he's God, he has the power to forgive, to heal, to transform our lives from the inside out. Here's some more good news, folks. This isn't the end of the story. Just like he promised, Jesus is coming back. This time, he's not coming as a helpless baby in a manger. He's coming back as king, ready to set things right and establish his kingdom of peace and justice. Revelation 21:4 paints a beautiful picture. He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away. Now I don't know about you, but a world without tears, without pain, without death? Sign me up. That's the future Jesus offers, a future filled with hope and everlasting joy. So keep your chin up and your heart open, because the best is yet to come. Let's talk about love for a minute, not the Hallmark movie kind of love, though that's nice too. I'm talking about the kind of love that lays down its life for a friend. The kind of love that sees you at your worst and still says, "You are loved, you are worthy, you are mine." That's the kind of love Jesus has for each and every one of us. It's a love that's hard to wrap our heads around, a love that's higher than the heavens, deeper than the sea. John 15:13 says it all. Greater love has no one than this, that he lay down his life for his friends. Jesus didn't have to go to the cross. He chose to, because his love for us was that strong. Think about that for a moment. Let it sink in deep. You are loved, deeply, fiercely, unconditionally loved by the King of Kings. The cross. It's the symbol of Christianity, but it's so much more than just a symbol. It's the place where love and justice met, where God's wrath against sin collided with his immeasurable love for humanity. It's easy to gloss over the cross, to see it as a distant event in history, but the cross is personal. It's the place where Jesus took our place, where he bore the weight of our sin and shame. 1 Peter 2:24 tells us, "He himself bore our sins in his body on the cross, so that we might die to sin and live for righteousness. By his wounds you have been healed." Because of the cross we have forgiveness, we have hope, we have access to God the Father, not because we're good enough, but because Jesus made us good enough through his sacrifice. So what does it look like to live in the light of such a sacrifice? It means embracing the love Jesus freely offers and extending that same love to others. It means showing grace, offering forgiveness, and living lives that reflect his goodness and mercy. It won't always be easy. We'll stumble, we'll fall short. But the beauty of God's grace is that it's always there, ready to pick us up and set us back on the right path. Galatians May 22:23 encourages us to let the fruit of the Spirit be love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Let's strive to live lives that honor the sacrifice Jesus made for us, lives that point others to his love and grace. After all, that's the greatest thank you we can offer the one who gave it all for us.